Going on, everybody, man? You got 3/4 of the clicking team of Barz and Shotz, episode 87. What's going on, fellas? You got myself, Flaw 700. You got Jerrell, and you got Ant, the great one. DJ Big J will be joining us a little bit later. He was on, but then he's off, but he'll be back. So we'll have the whole clicking team in a little bit. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm like 3/4. Bitch, are you that mad at me? Like, is it really?
Bro,
that
you blacked
personal?
out for like 3 minutes. You was gone. I didn't know what you did.
Shit. I'm like, yo, he took that personal. My bad.
We live. What's going on, fellas? Jerrell, let's get this out the way, baby. Who we got? 87.
87. It's like a tight end number. It's a lot of tight ends. Gronk 87. Travis Kelce 87. Old school Ben Coates, Howard Cross.
Fuck both of them.
Damn, nigga. Hold on, Jay. Hold on. I wore 87, Jay. Fuck me too. I wore 87 in high school.
Nah,
fuck
bro,
me
tell
too.
yourself.
Damn, I mean, I figured I was gonna put myself last. Know what I'm saying?
No, I appreciate. That's why I said fuck them before you put yourself. So,
All right, thank you, sir.
My man, the voice of reasoning, Jerrell, in the building.
Oh, matter of fact, somebody, it's an 87 for the Raiders. Let me think. Hold on. Dave Casper, tight end, 87, Hall of Fame.
There we go.
For the Raiders.
I know y'all hate this question because we men. Well, Jay might like this question. How's everything? How's your mental health? How's life?
What the?
I don't know, man. The person seemed like who switched up the most the past couple of days is you, my nigga.
Well, life is good. Life
should be asking you that, sir.
Life has been great, man.
Yeah, I see your shoulders been getting a lot of sun lately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's piggybacking off the conversation about how it sucks to be single these days. Not the kid, not me.
It still sucks though.
It does.
You can lie to. I'm about to say lie to me.
I'm just about to say that shit still whack.
I'm about to say lie to me, nigga.
I'm having a nice. It's a run. Oh, single life don't suck, Jay.
Hell no.
Sometimes I be getting Jay on. I be forgetting Jay on.
Single life is popping, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we all. I mean,
You have one person to worry about, one person to answer to, my brother, and that is yourself.
But you know, we're all here for put on this planet to be with somebody else, man, in some capacity.
That's a fucking lie.
Hey, yo, just move on, man. Everybody's fine. Now I'm saying,
I'm doing great.
Okay, all right, okay. Hey, so let's start the podcast off, man, with some great news. Welcome home, Bobby Smurda, after doing 6 years in prison. The hop, oh yeah, touchy topic for you because you still waiting.
Man,
why you can't be mad though? Like,
I ain't listen. I ain't mad.
Okay, that's
welcome
crazy.
home, Bobby. It's your one hit, Bobby.
One hit. Wait a
what?
Minute. Got 3.
Yo, what is happening? Why are you upset about Bobby Smurda getting out?
He got Smurda.
Give a fuck that he home, bro.
Okay.
Max B ain't home. That's why.
I know, but damn, like
he got 3 hits though. Murder She Wrote. That damn something else. Like he named songs after himself a lot.
Yeah,
Bobby bitch.
Man, let me get
Bobby bitch, Murder She Wrote, and then Hot Nigga. I mean,
get Bobby up here, man.
Shout out to Lloyd Banks for having the Hot Nigga beat first, though.
I mean,
you can go there too because that just shows the character of Bobby Smurda. You know, like that beat was out there, and to me, that beat wasn't even that hot. I think
that beat was hard. That beat was hard, bro.
Yeah, but if Banks had it first and it did nothing for him,
because Banks ain't got the, we talked about Banks, man. Like Banks is giving you all bars. He not giving you nothing memorable to. He not giving you hashtags. Bobby was giving niggas hashtags.
I can't 1,000% agree with that. When Lloyd Banks is the punchline king, so he gave us a lot. We a lot from that.
But he didn't give us a hit from that song though. He didn't give us a hit record from that
record. That's what it was. He didn't give us a dance.
He didn't give us a dance.
My nigga, look, you're definitely not gonna win this one, my nigga. Like
I don't want to
win. That song had the entire club throwing their fitted hats in the air, bro. For a while.
That is true.
That's true.
Right.
For a while. That clip has been attached to so many different songs just from that dance alone. Like this nigga, he had a big impact, and we're not gonna put that on Bobby. That's a Jalil thing. That's
No, that is.
That's what I was saying. The beat was hard when I first heard Banks on it, though. The shit was hard then.
To me, that's Bobby's personality. The hat, the dance, everything is Bobby. Because he's not
the stealing of the beat.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, if a bunch of artists got the beat, but I'm the one that goes double, triple platinum on it, and everybody knows me from it, that means, you know, it has more to do with me than you. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows?
That to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Bobby's song was just hotter than Banks' song, though. It's for as good as Banks rap, Bobby's song was just hotter. That's all. And that's Puffy Dance. You're right. That's Puff Dance.
Dance is the Puffy Dance.
That is the Puff Dance.
Be a remix of it. Still in all, at the end of the day, Bobby Smurda's personality is where I'm getting at, is what carried that record, and I think carried all his records. I mean, he was a gangster that still dances and still has a good time. I think that showed on the screen. Like I say, he wasn't bar heavy at all. Like, I don't know no bars from Bobby's. Well, I mean, of course we do, because he has a lot of quotables, because he was just real direct to what he was saying. So with that being said, well, first off, the last time I seen something like this was Boosie, where I kept seeing people say free Boosie, but you didn't really see anything come out of that. Like, once he got home, it was just like, okay, he's home. We need something else to do. And it was Meek Mill, right? Then it was Meek Mill, Freak Meek. Then when Meek got out, it was just like, okay, we need something else to do. Like, people really get behind you. So this Bobby Smurda thing, even though he went in hot, everybody kept saying free Bobby Smurda. So what is Bobby Smurda going to do with this opportunity? Even though we've seen this before, they really don't care about you. Just free you is just the hot thing to say.
Well, he got all the young niggas on him.
Free you till they free you.
He got all the niggas behind him right now, as far as on some music shit. Like, he got Quavo picking him up, you know, all this shit. You know what I mean, so he connected. He gonna make some music and make some money out of the situation, but is it gonna be dope?
I think it's more of a street legend thing. Not legend, but a street.
He ain't tell.
A street thing. Yeah,
he didn't tell. He did his time like a man.
He took longer time for Rowdy to get shorter time. So they was trying to get Rowdy double digits, and they was only trying to get him 5 or 6 or 4 or 5. So he said, "Nah, I'll take 7 if y'all lower his numbers to 7." So it's and on the street side, basically an honorable thing, even though some people are saying that, you know, he's out there in his mess. But, you know, welcome home, Bobby. I mean,
welcome home, Bobby. But I'm saying, when you get arrested in 2014 and it's 2021, the music has changed. You know, rest in peace to Pop Smoke, but the game has changed
dramatically. Yeah.
So with that,
it did.
Huh?
But listening to interviews for them, he started it. He started to bring the attention back to New York.
My son, I'm getting text messages that Bobby has more than 3 hits. Look, I don't know. I'm sorry, but of course,
I wouldn't know him. I wouldn't know him. Yeah,
right. Of course, the kids know what I know. I'm just saying, when he got released, they showed that he had 3 singles that sold. Like, 1 was gold, 2 was double platinum. So he had like
5 times platinum.
Yeah, but not all of them was 5 times. It was like, it went double platinum. This single went double platinum. Another single went gold, which equivalents to 5 million.
Oh, so collectively he's 5. Okay, I got it. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
To us, we have a different definition or a different outlook on what's a hit. These, like, the kids know everything to them is probably a hit if it's a hot song, basically. Mm-hmm. So if everybody know it, every kid knows it. Oh, this is a hit. Like, this is a hit because everybody know it. Everybody.
No, that's a fact. That's a hit. It's a hit record.
I mean, that's what people think is a hit anyway, Jay.
That's a hit record.
So,
DJ Unk had a hit record, bro.
Well, yeah, of course, but that was number wise. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about shit that was not played on the radio. It was computers, Bobby.
I see what Jay's saying.
Okay.
Like, people think just because you listen to the song and your crew listen to the song that it's a hit, and it ain't.
It's a hit.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what he meant.
I get what he's saying. Yeah,
Yeah, like sometimes that happen a lot, nigga. Like that
that
wasn't
does
no
happen
hit,
a lot.
nigga. You
Yeah.
just liked it.
that happens a lot. But some joints are just undeniable, and that hit Hot Nigga, that was undeniable hit. And I ain't even like the young niggas around that time. You feel me? But that's the only song I like from the dude, though. I don't like nothing else he ever put out but that song.
But I just think that Bobby's person, but I think it was him. See, we're talking about music, but we're not talking about bars. We're not talking about song making. I just think Bobby is something different. And I think that it's his personality and his energy that's going to carry him into the next wave. Because once again, I remember sitting there going, like, what's so special about the actual song? Like, I saw the hat joint before I heard the song. So it was already viral off his hat going in the air. Then it was viral because of the dance he did when he threw the hat. You get what I'm saying? So you're going viral not for the music, but the beat is hot and he's saying some quotable lines. It's not bar heavy at all. Like if you like Talib Kweli, Nas, and Jay-Z and all of them, and you listen to Bobby Smurda, you gotta like it for something different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm saying with his personality alone, I think it'll make it easy for him to survive in these times. It's just now you got to find your sound because New York is like drill music now, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, he young though, bro. So he still got a future though, bro. He probably just hit his 30s. You feel what I'm saying?
You can get lost in the sauce still. Like you come home like this. What we do?
I think he'll be all right, bro, because look who he got around him, bro. He got the Migos niggas around him, even though they kind of, I don't know if they coming back or not. I heard they got an album coming out this year, but he got them around him. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole young crew, the whole young, people, backing him and shit. And I mean, he'll be all right.
That's a fact. I remember having a conversation that we had was whether the Migos was still relevant or not. So we'll see how that works. But that South, that East, like that music coming together, like music don't got to sound no more. Like we know what drill music sound like, but Bobby Smurda and the Migos can get on the track and you won't even know whose record it even is.
Right.
True.
That's a fact.
That's something that we can look out for. And so many people is reaching out to Bobby Smurda. He has no choice but to make something fire. Like he's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I think they already got. I think they already got something on Flex joint. With him and Rowdy.
How soon do you want to get? How soon do you want your mans in the studio after 6 years though?
They went right in, bro.
Immediately. You want him in there ASAP,
bro. Rowdy, when Rowdy came home, I think he got his hair done in the studio.
Yo, you want him in there immediately, bro, because guess what? That energy,
they show pictures and anything.
That fire, that hunger, you still want parts of that. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is going to show in the music. Well, in some cases, not all. I mean, but in some cases, because when Danny came home, when he came home.
Especially piggybacking off of that, like what we just saw, somebody who wasn't honorable, somebody who did what he did, and then you got Bobby Smurda on the flip side. It's just at the end of the day, the energy just don't always match. Like I said, a lot of times we go free this and free that, but then when they come home, it's like, okay, we need somebody else to free because that's only where the energy is.
Free the wave, free Bigger Val.
Shout out to
put that out there, bitch.
Shout out to Rolling in the chat, Kenny, Whitney. That's Whitney right there. Said, I'm sure he was writing while he was locked up.
I'm sure he was writing when he was locked up. But I'm saying from 2014 to 2021, you know what I'm saying?
That's a stretch.
Yeah. Like, do we want to hear those bars?
He young, bro.
I mean,
he a young boy.
He young.
He young boy, bro.
He gotta
Niggas
come
want to
home
hear
and
that.
get straight to it.
He ain't got no choice. Ain't no half step. He been down too long.
I get it, but that's like last week we was joking about that DMX, Nas, Kiss, and Jay-Z record. Do we want to hear it?
It's not a different sandwich, bro. It's a different sandwich, bro, because them niggas is old for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're old, but the song is old. So now we know those are dated.
We want to hear it. We want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because them the people we grew up on. So we want to hear it. But guess what? The niggas that's Bobby age and younger who fuck with him when he went in, they all want to hear everything he got to say. Who can possibly fill that void? Pop Smoke. Like Max B, nigga.
Nah.
Fuck wrong with y'all? Max B.
Max B is like old enough to be like they.
I don't care. Listen, man. Look. And guess what though? He can still rap better than everybody we talking about right now. So I don't even. Yeah, I said it.
That's not the question though.
I said it. I don't care.
We're not talking about Bobby because of his bars, so that's kind of like cheap. Like we're not talking
Max
about
make better songs than all them niggas, so I don't care. Like he make better songs than all them niggas. I'm super biased, but go ahead.
I'm super biased, but go ahead.
Shout out to Bobby, but when we said free, Bobby's home, man, man.
I know, right? Like, why can't this nigga just get a celebration that he home, man?
Listen, man.
But guess who's next? It can only be one next. There's only one more person next. Even if it might take
murder. Who see murder? See murder.
See murder ain't coming home.
See murder not coming home, fam.
I'm sorry.
That's a Reynolds rap.
Excuse me, C. Miller. It's C. Miller now.
Yes, C. Miller.
C. Miller. Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. Are we done with Bobby Smurda? We got our bars off.
Shout out to Smurda. I fuck with that nigga, but I'm happy he home, but I'm not looking forward to his music.
And you and of course you get back to the studio. You signed to Epic. We need our re-up. We need that money.
That's what I'm saying, because he left hella bread on the table when he went down, right?
Yeah. I mean, so it's still a business. You still owe us money, even though Epic didn't hold him down.
Somebody in the chat saying Wayne been in and out of jail and we still listening to him. Wayne and Bobby Smurda is two. That's not the same sandwich though. Like, Wayne is really raw. Like,
well, to the Wayne comparison, Wayne did not take off 7 years. Like
he only did a year in a day.
Now you can write for a year and come out and still be relevant. Like the sound actually didn't change when Wayne went in and went out. And if it did, he had Drake there to help him craft some records.
I was just about to say that.
Hey, yo,
he had help craft the sound.
Though, I don't think the sound changed that much since Bobby left.
It kind of did though. From 14 to now, yeah. The New York sound did. The New York sound did.
Well, I think, but if you play Hot Nigga on the radio right now, it's still pop though.
All classics
still. You still get that off.
Of course, but I'm
talking about if he made something that sound. I'm not saying that he's going to make.
So if he made a Hot Nigga Part 2 type shit.
Yeah, but if that's his music in general, if that's his vein in general,
he's going to jump right to the drill movement.
Yeah, like I don't see the difference between what he's doing now and what Pop Smoke is doing like last year. What's the difference?
That's what I was saying.
It's all drill music.
It's not sing-songy. It ain't like melodic.
He probably can make some shit like that. You don't know.
I say he's guns.
We'll see.
Stay with the quotable, stay with the simple bars, dance, have a good time. And that's what people like Bobby Smurda for now. Where the energy be received, I don't know.
And I think he's going to have a bigger backing now from the older generation. That
absolutely, yeah.
Now that he's home and you got colored hair boy out here acting retarded.
I mean,
so they're going to
want to
put him. They're going to want to put him. He's not trash. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying if he throw out some trash, we allowed to say it's trash, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm just saying. You heard it first. He's going to put some trash out. You heard it here first.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. So where we want to go next, fellas?
Go ahead, nigga. Get your bars off, nigga. You want to? It's written all over your face. Say what you gotta say.
We can get into it. We can save the other joints I threw up for rapid shots if you want to.
I was actually thinking that you had those topics be like rapid shots.
Yeah, we can save them for rapid. There's a lot of them too.
But Jay, you can't take the back seat to this. This is your topic. I can introduce it, but I want to hear you get your shit off first.
Nah, no, because you anticipated. You wanted this show. You got bars to get off. Everybody knows what we talking about. Lauryn Hill is not a legend, so go.
Damn. Time the fuck out.
Nigga,
hold on first.
No warm up set, nigga.
Oh my god.
No warm up set.
Nigga went straight to the disrespect. Like
375 on the bench.
Okay, Jay, let me ask you this before you even start. What makes her not a legend to you?
She didn't do it.
Why do you think she is not a legend?
Hold on, but first,
did Biggie do enough?
Go ahead.
Did Biggie do enough? I don't think we should I don't think we should compare Lauryn Hill to Biggie though.
I'm saying Biggie only got 2 albums, bro.
But he had a bigger impact to me than Lauryn Hill did. Go ahead.
I mean, I know Biggie had 2 albums, but one of them was a double. So
you can say 3 albums then.
Yeah,
really, because that second album was really like 2 albums. Yeah.
Yeah, but with the 3 albums, say he got 3 albums plus all the features that he had in his career. You gotta think about that stuff too. I wouldn't put her up there with him.
I'm just saying.
And Big was taken away from us. You get what I'm saying? She quit.
That's a little different.
She quit
to me.
But that don't take away from her legendary status, though, bro.
She's not. She showed.
Okay. Listen.
She showed.
Anytime
legendary.
anytime you the first woman to win 5 Grammys in the same night, bro, that's some legendary shit right there, bro. That's not legendary?
It's legendary, but
To
it's
have
not a
2
legend.
diamond albums, one with the group and one without a group, that's not legendary?
She has one under her belt.
She has 2 diamond albums.
She
That
has
counts.
one.
That counts. She has 2.
One.
She's a part of the Fugees.
All right,
They
she's a
went
part of it.
diamond
So
in
she
like
got
90s, in the 90s.
One and 3/4 or one and a half.
See, that's what I be
whatever.
saying, Jay. This is why I bitch be getting on
She
you, man,
didn't
because
do.
you don't
She
get
didn't do enough. But it's a.
Hey,
it's all subjective. She didn't
it's
do
not
enough of me.
subjective. It's not subjective. What we
Okay.
do know for a fact is women and men have different fights in everything, and especially in music.
Oh,
All right,
here we go.
see, that's it. That's why
That's
the
the
energy.
thing. Yeah.
That's the thing with you. Like
Here
I
we
don't
go.
want to say this. I don't want to say this on public, but you seem like you got a thing about that separation between genders when there is. Women have their road to climb, their hill to climb. Men have their hill to climb. And I'm not one to debate how hard women have it. If they say they got it hard, you got it hard. It's not
But it's
my
obviously harder though, but it's been documented that it's been harder though.
obviously harder. But I'm not there to debate. So I'm saying this, right? I took a little bit of notes, but it was too many notes to take. I got lazy, right? So the Fugees had an album before the score, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they sold about 12
That shit was trash, you could say.
It was
was
they
trash.
juvenile hell. Yeah, we go ahead.
facts. It was a juvenile hell. It happens. And then you go and you rebrand.
If T.I. got one too, that I'm serious album, but go ahead.
So I took this one article from France and from France alone, right? The score debuted in February 1996 with no support, and it debuted at number 45. Make a long story short, fast forward, cut it in half. Killing Me Softly dropped 4 months later, propelled that album to 22 million albums sold to this day. And in that same year, Killing Me Softly was the number 1 single, and the score was the number 1 album, and at the same time for 5 weeks straight off Lauryn Hill's single. So they had an album
That was not a single.
Killing Me Softly was not a single. It was the
Yeah, I
second.
mean, but it was for the Fugees. It wasn't a single for her. It was still on the album.
Why
But that's what he's saying. He's saying it was they single though.
They're
But,
single.
but off her solo single, even though he said one time, it propelled them from number 44
off of her
bitch, to
solo song on the album.
Right.
Off her
22
solo
million
voice,
sold.
you should say.
Yeah.
Off her
Alright.
voice, yes.
Okay, they
But it was
did.
not her song. That's what I'm saying. It was a cover.
Well, that's
not her
that's
song.
Roberta Flack. Shout out Roberta.
Yeah, it was a cover, and Wyclef produced it, and she sung it.
You can't. No. As far as a single and what we like, that's Lauryn Hill's song. Nobody's like that's Roberta Flack. Nobody.
Hold on.
Our
Don't
parents
say
are.
nobody because
Our
you're
parents
wrong.
are.
Because I say that, nigga. What are you
Our
talking
parents
about?
are.
You're the only. No, you're the only person that's saying that.
I'm the only person that think that that's a cover for Roberta Flack.
bro.
We're not.
That's bullshit.
Cover. We're not saying, bro. You're taking. I don't understand this.
Lauryn
Nobody-
Hill's the pop.
No,
Lauryn
No.
Hill's
Hold on.
version
I don't
is
see what
the
you're
popular
saying.
one.
If I'm saying that that's a cover for Roberta Flack, don't say that. Don't nobody say that. That's a single for Lauryn Hill. That's wrong.
If you're going to take what I'm saying and add your own sauce to it, that's different.
Okay.
And get what I'm saying. In a group project, we saw this before. Method
Okay.
9 members, Wu-Tang Clan. But what we did know was Method Man, the single. He stood out. You knew he was going to be the star, and you knew that in some capacity, he was the reason why most people was Wu-Tang fans and bought the album.
Whether people want to admit that about the Fugees or not, a lot of people were Fugees fans because of Lauryn Hill. So I kind of agree with Flaw on
I'm
that.
saying that the Fugees album debuted low. We're talking about 45, 50. When Killing Me Softly dropped, Lauryn Hill.
That was just in France. You saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying in France, but they didn't debut too high anywhere. Like they were like in the low. When Killing Me Softly dropped 4 months later, that propelled that album to number 1 worldwide everywhere. We know it's Roberta's song. We know that she.
Nah, hers was
that's
a
No,
cover
he's
as
saying
well.
she covered it too.
Hers
He's
was a
saying she
cover
covered it too.
Okay.
Who's the originator?
Lauryn had the most pop. She had the most popular one. I get
But
what you're
look,
saying, Flaw. I get
Look,
what you're saying.
look. You're saying that the album is a group album, and I get that. But I was there. See, my thing with Jay is, and my thing.
What do you mean you was there?
I'm about to explain it to you. What I'm saying was, in 1996, I was there when I seen the momentum, and
I
it
was
might
there too.
right.
I
That's
was in
what I'm
junior
saying.
3. Yeah.
Right.
You niggas was like 13.
No,
12,
I was like
no?
12. I was like 12.
You was 12. Flaw,
Yeah.
how old were you?
So maybe that was. So maybe that's how good that record was. That's what we saying.
Yeah, you right.
Nah, bitch, do remember Killing Me Softly. Bitch, I remember the video. I remember that.
I understand, but that whole I was there shit. All of us was there. We might have different opinions on it. But
Jay
don't give me
wasn't
that
there.
I was
Hold on,
there
time
shit
out.
when you was 12 years old,
Jay
son.
was not there.
Oh, wait.
You was
No, you
not
weren't
there.
there.
Like,
No,
you
you
was
weren't
12.
You wasn't there, Jay.
I remember the song.
How is it an opinion if an album debuts at, let's say, 30, and then when the next single comes out and it's Lauryn Hill 98% with Wyclef saying one time, and the next thing you know, your album goes to number one and your single is number one. We're attracted to Lauryn Hill. When that whole album dropped, we all said Around My Way. So I can't say everybody, but Around My Way, we all said
in our hood, yeah.
Our hood, Lauryn Hill is shitting on Wyclef and Pras. This her album. She's the better MC. She's the better rapper.
To Flaw's point, niggas, I know dudes were saying that, bro. Like, yo, these other two niggas, they ugly. Who is these niggas? It's really her. You feel what I'm saying? I heard dudes saying that. I was in 7th grade. I remember
Roland,
this, bro.
We know you was there, nigga. You
They
was
did
21
not.
at the
They
time.
did
Roland, we know you were there, bro.
Okay, so I'm just saying, since y'all was there,
I was there.
I understand y'all was there. So for the other motherfuckers who was there, who disagree with you, who actually like the Fugees as a collective, what do you say? Like before the single came out, the album came out, right?
Fuji Live was the shit. Yeah, Fuji Live was the single.
That's what I'm
Fuji
saying,
Live
because it
was
wasn't the
single.
first single.
Yeah, Fuji Live. And that
The
was
shit
hard.
popped off on the first single.
And,
So
but
So
guess
if
what,
you
though?
know the score
It didn't.
from that song, that's on you. But other people did not know the score just from that.
See, this is
The
like
score was a monster as a collective. Like my whole crew loved that whole album. It wasn't just Killing Me Softly. We used to skip
saying
that shit.
Jerrell, I'm not saying that either though, because I know that whole album was dope. You know what I'm saying? We forget about Ready or Not. Bitch, how dope that was. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
how everybody had a part in that song. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that song would have worked out without everybody parts. You know what I'm saying?
The album is a classic. What I'm saying is, without Killing Me Softly, the album does not do 22 million.
Okay.
I'm inclined to kind of agree with that. I'm inclined to agree with that.
Yeah, but I don't know what that really mean though.
Well, the argument is Lauryn Hill a legend? I'm saying that, yeah, she was part of a group, but don't take her accolades away from the score. Jay did it. I'm only saying, oh, you can't count the 22 million sold. I'm saying that if it wasn't for the Killing Me Softly, the only number one will probably, Ready or Not probably went number one. Probably
Ready or
did.
Not did some numbers.
It
I'm
did.
about to say Fuji Lie and Radio Not was hard. Like I
All
don't. That's what I'm
singles
saying.
did
Like
numbers, though.
Nah.
you make it seem like Killing Me Softly was the only reason motherfuckers like that album.
It was the reason why it attracted a lot of different people to that album, bro. Because Ready or Not was
Yeah,
the
that
third
made the
single.
album. That made the album like a pop album. Like
right.
That's what it did.
Crossed the album over.
Yeah, it crossed it over. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying that the album is a dope album. I'm saying though, sometimes there's one individual that stands out and takes the prize over to the finish line. So when Jay says Lauryn Hill doesn't get credit for the Fugees, I'm saying you got to give her some credit because it was her single, and I guess from around the way. But even though you know where the energy was, because everybody kept saying the same thing, this Lauryn Hill character, she got it. Niggas,
And
nobody was saying.
I agree with that, bro. I agree with that statement, bro. I feel like bitch Lauryn Hill helped the Fugees. You know what I'm saying? Without her contributions, I feel like they still would have been who they was. You could have put Ashanti in her place, and they still probably would have been who they was. They wouldn't have sold no 2 million though. But they still would have sold.
Because
they still would have sold.
Lauryn Hill was rapping. Like when she rapped, you went, oh shit.
She had bars. Yeah, Lauryn got bars.
Then when she sung, you went, oh snap.
Lauryn got bars. And then on top of that, we forget, the Sister Act. She was in Sister Act 2, right before the Fugees came out. You know what I mean? She's legendary, bro. I feel like she's legendary.
Here's my thing.
Jay.
I was there. Like, I know what I mean when I say I was there. And y'all can take it as a running joke all you want. I'm not joking. But when Jay comes on the pod and says something similar, and I might be wrong a little bit off, where he didn't really start taking music serious to a certain year. If you really wasn't focused on what was happening in '96, then I understand how you having that opinion. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you wasn't there in 92 listening to Redman, why would I care about how you feel about Redman? If you didn't care about Wu-Tang in 93, 94, why do I care about how you feel about them in 2021?
So
you really invested in music in 96, right?
See, look, whoever said, I didn't see who said this.
That's crazy. I don't know who said that. That's a wrong statement, though. That is
it is
false.
It really is a wrong statement.
That's false. Like, because that's false.
Like, I understand giving Lauryn her credit But you ain't gonna cut Wyclef off at the face just to give her credit, though. I ain't doing that.
We didn't even talk about Prize, but okay.
Yeah, Prize too. Yeah, it has a lot to do with the production and shit. So but I'm not dissing Lauryn Hill though. But we ain't gonna do that. I'm trying to be truthful on the podcast. She wasn't the Fugees. She wasn't everything.
Wasn't the Fugees. Like she wasn't.
Yeah, she was a huge piece, but she wasn't everything. No,
I agree with that. I agree with that. No, we're not saying you said that. No,
I'm not saying you saying that, Flaw. I didn't say that. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about this statement right here. That's wrong.
Some people give a fuck about the Fugees until we hear Lauryn Hill.
You're saying that there are some people. See, I think we get caught up in the we and all. Like nobody's talking about the whole universe. But when I say that I was there, I'm just saying that there was a collective of people who all had the same type of energy when it came to something. That's how you check the temperature, right? Okay. So for me, when I was in the hood, I remember when Killing Me Softly came out, right? There was 2 R&B records that we played in the hood like they was rap songs. That was Killing Me Softly and that was Mary J. Blige Everything because they had a bop to them. Other than that, it was all rap in our box. You get what I'm saying? But there were some songs that stuck out and they were superstars. In my opinion, so I'll say that the Fugees do not sell 22 million without Lauryn Hill, period.
I don't know that. No, I support that.
Without her, I don't know.
I support that. I feel
like
it still would have sold, but just not that much.
It definitely would have sold. Yeah, but like you said, Killing Me Softly is the reason it crossed over.
Right.
So no, you cannot say that Lauryn Hill should not get credit for the Fugees. That's ridiculous.
But to say she's not legendary though, you know what I mean? Let's talk about after what happened after the Fugees album. You know what I'm saying? That's what make her legendary. To me.
The continuation. That's what I'm
saying. Exactly. The continuation of what she built upon with the Fugees. What she did after that makes her legendary to me. She's the first female artist to win 5 Grammys in one night, bro. That ain't legendary. I don't know what the fuck is, bro.
But I want Jay to answer the question that I had. What were you doing in 96? Because I never heard you big up or talk about Jay, we can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you.
Jay, we can't hear you, Jay.
Get that bum ass mic together. Get that Columbus mic together, bro.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. So but get your bars off, Ant.
No, I just feel like to say Lauryn Hill is not legendary is kind of like blasphemous to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Right.
That's it.
So I was listening to music back in the day. Only thing I said was the first CD I purchased myself. Me going out to purchase a album was Nori in '98. Doesn't mean that I have older. I've always been around older people all my life. I was always around older people, whether it was older sisters, cousins, their boyfriends. I was around older people, so I had, my sister's Nike box full of mixtapes. I used to trade mixtapes with the dude four doors down. Like, I was in music. I was listening to music. I've always listened to music. Just because I said,
okay, in 96, what were you listening to? What was your shit? What was your shit in 95?
I don't even know what grade I was in 96, bro. Like, what the fuck they were doing in 96?
Me.
That's you.
I remember what I bought, fam, or listened to in 96. That's what I'm saying.
So for me, music marks time for me, bro. So certain songs I hear take me back to a certain time.
Mixtape. You know I get that on my mixtape. So with 96, what I was in, Grice around the time. So what was
it? Us three the same age, bro. Listen, us three, except this old nigga over here, we all the same.
That's what I'm saying. I was 17. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
All 3 of us the same age. So if I was 12, nigga,
I was in the clubs when this shit came out.
Forever came out, right?
Wu-Tang Forever came out 97, bro.
97.
97, 96, 97. So I was listening to all of that. You get what I'm saying? But it was mainly mixtapes for me. So it was mainly the Clues, the doo-wops, the juice,
right.
I disagree with that statement, but go ahead.
So you basically, if you listening to mixtapes, then that means whatever hit your desk from if the Fugees landed on the mixtape, fine, you played it.
They were on mixtapes.
But I'm saying
I was aware of them. I was aware of all of them. You get what I'm saying? I was aware of music, bro. I listened to music So I'm not taking away from Lauryn Hill's accomplishments.
So,
at all.
So my question to you,
She
Jay, is
showed
why do you
glimpse
think
of-
she's not a legend?
She didn't do enough.
She did everything.
So what did she have to do to become a legend?
Her career was too short for me. She didn't do enough. To me, I equated to having a coming out hot. You get what I'm saying? The first 2 albums or whatever hot, and then there's nothing else. Like you can't be claimed a legend off of just having a hot season.
Bro, it happens all the time, bro. It happens all the time. Like some of the people listen.
But this is me though.
The reason why I say big, bro. The reason why I say
bigger
big
impact on the game than
the reason why I say Biggie, bro, is because he only had 2 albums, bro. His window is from what 94, 93 to what 97. That's 4 years. He had a 4-year window. You feel me?
Big was also taken away from us, bro. Lauryn Hill was still living alive.
But what's the difference though, bro? Whether they stop or not, whether somebody was taken from us or they stopped.
I don't respect that, and I wouldn't give
because
you a
she stopped makes her not a legend because she stopped doing music.
She didn't do
that
for me.
Her legendariness.
She didn't do enough for me. Y'all call her a legend, cool. Y'all also call Bow Wow a legend, but cool.
No, they call Bow Wow a legend.
But bro, she's just not a legend to me. She showed glimpse of legendariness. Her album went diamond. Great album. I like the album. I love the album. I still listen to the album. Doesn't mean I have to call her a legend.
So if an artist put 1 album out, bro, and that shit sell 20 million records, and that's the only album he put out,
they just put out a great album.
That doesn't mean that they're legendary, regardless of what feats it did or whatever.
They put out one great album.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't agree with Jay, but I can understand how some people think that though.
But it just sounds crazy
if she only got 1 album. And plus, to be honest, that album, I mean, y'all didn't talk about it because you probably didn't want to, but you didn't want to talk about the lawsuit. Like she got sued for taking credit for that shit.
Really, not her album. If you think about it,
that's not what we're talking about, though. At the end of the day,
No. We are talking about that.
Some people will count that.
You just don't want to talk about that shit.
Wait, Bow Wow.
We are talking about that.
And I can bring up the fact that they said C's helped Big write his songs, like help write "Ready to Die" when he's in the hospital.
No. That's not the same thing at all.
You know what I mean?
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. You just don't want to admit it.
No,
it's not the same thing. It's C's writing big rhymes, yo. It's not.
No.
I don't.
She got sued and settled, and because her and Columbia Records tried to hide the fact that she did not write, arrange, and produce that whole album. 4 musicians from Jersey, from Newark, sued her and won.
What does that have to do with the artist? The people like the artist.
Never mind. It don't have nothing to do with her faking that she wrote and produced the classic album in question. Has nothing to do with her legendary shit. You don't think so?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, if you don't think so, then I'm done. Like that's cool.
If you drew a picture,
some people care about that.
But the topic, what are you niggas talking about?
Listen. I'm talking about what you're talking about. It's just that you don't care what I'm talking about. Like if you don't care the fact that she got sued and she didn't do what she said she did.
All right.
Some people, hold on. Some musicians and artists care about stuff like that, Flaw. If you don't, that's cool, but don't say that don't nobody care about that shit. We've been talking about this shit for like 10 years. Like this has been an ongoing topic for 10 years. This lawsuit is that old.
Every time an artist comes into question about you stole these bars, you stole this song, we give it a week or 2 of conversation and we move on.
They won.
They won though, bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, okay, so Lauryn Hill doesn't, so I'm saying this is what I'm saying. My argument is if she wrote the songs or not, that's not the point to me.
Shouldn't it be?
Oh man.
If she claiming credit, if she's claiming credit and she didn't write the song, shouldn't that be?
Fam, I'm saying, I don't understand why he don't get that.
I'm saying, in my opinion, songwriters don't sell the records. The album went diamond because of Lauryn Hill. People like Lauryn Hill.
Because she performed the record, right?
Because
she performed the record.
Somebody had to write it though.
If she stole, but that's every song. Whitney Houston didn't write "I'll Always Love You." We don't care.
Yeah, Dolly Parton got the credit for it.
We don't care care. That's
You
Whitney's
don't
song.
care.
You don't care.
Nobody
You
cares.
no,
Alright.
people
Bro.
do care.
I'm done there.
Bro.
Like if you don't, that's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
bro,
Like I
people
don't
do
understand
care,
why
though,
you
bro.
keep saying
Nah, Flaw,
everybody.
people-
Like
people do care,
don't
though,
say
bro.
don't nobody care about that shit.
People care.
Hey, what sells the? I'm saying what sells the song.
Hold on.
Okay, let's take
Explain how nobody cares though. If all three of us saying people care, but to you nobody cares about that.
Put it like this, bro.
Right? How does that work?
Remember when Meek called Drake out for the motherfucking reference tracks?
Yeah.
And we found out that Drake didn't write a couple of them tracks on that, whatever album that was. People cared. Certain people cared. It didn't stop his momentum.
And I said, right. Nobody.
But people cared though. But people did care.
That's who people care. But who sells the song?
The artist.
Go get that song to somebody else that Drake stole. I bet it's not going to do it. That's all I'm saying. Lauryn Hill.
I don't think that's the point I'm making though.
So
I understand that. I agree with you. That's not the point I'm making though.
Bringing points that got nothing to do with the argument.
It does have something to do with the argument. You just don't want that because that's a hit on her. That's why them niggas laughing.
No, you said, I didn't bring this up. No, I'm saying as the name on right, women in general, right? They don't get writing credit. Like we'd be like, nah, she didn't write that, right? But then for y'all to sit there and say, oh, she's getting sued for writing credit. I mean, listen.
What does that have to do with this argument though?
Because
what does that have to do with women in general? I'm not talking about that at all. This is not a man versus woman thing.
Most times when we talk about women getting right, that it be rappers.
She got sued and lost. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about?
Because for me, she lied. That's her thing, right? I'm saying whoever sung those songs, they sold because of the person that sung them.
I get it.
I agree with that. Yes.
Hold on. I agree with that. My point is, if you do not care, that's fine. But do not say that nobody else does. Because I do.
Because people care.
Because people care.
We're going to have this ongoing debate.
No, it's not a debate. No. I care. I'm not debating you whether I care or not, nigga.
Hey, nobody.
I'm saying that you're wrong.
You literally think. No, of course you're right. If you're literally thinking, I'm talking about a trillion people in the universe. That's where you keep debating.
So who's the everybody you're talking about then?
Figure speech, my guy. When I say everybody, I am not talking about everybody in the galaxy.
Okay, so I see what Flaw's saying. He just like, no, motherfuckers don't care. You know what I'm saying? She's still gonna sell. I get what he's saying. Like in general, people. In general,
Dr. Dre isn't being held high for being a rapper. He's being held high for
Mike.
Producer.
I understand that point, but that's not the same sound.
Yeah,
Stop
it's not.
2 weeks ago, they said.
First of all, we're not going to even bring Dr. Dre up in this.
Not when it comes to lyrics. Don't nobody care about him right now.
I mean, we're not even going to do that with Dr. Dre because we
know people care about him having ghost producers.
Yes, when we
now if we talk about Mailman and stuff like that, you can sit here and say that nobody care about that if you want to, but some people do.
Because I do. Because if I hear a joint, bro, Daz went on motherfucking Breakfast Club or something and said he produced
I knew where I was going because I knew Ant was going to be mad at that because he brought that shit up like 8 times on this shit.
Man,
people care about that stuff.
Yeah, because
if you don't, that's cool. But some people do. That's my argument.
I guess y'all care about what y'all want to care about because jokingly, I brought up the Dre stuff jokingly and y'all didn't care. Y'all didn't care.
Yes, we all care about what we care about because you don't care about the shit that we just said.
I said Dre.
What's the difference?
Ghostwriters. Oh, still Dre. Okay, but now
we don't hold him.
Dre came in the game telling niggas, I don't write.
We don't hold him as a high regarded rapper in the first place. That's why we do not care.
Exactly. He's not a rapper, bro.
I said beats. I said beats.
Okay, beats.
To be honest, I do care, but it's still Dr. Dre. Like I know the truth.
Right. But Lauryn Hill
that doesn't mean I don't care.
I know, Jerrell.
He still gets held accountable if he's still.
He should.
He still got to get held accountable for that.
But it's also understanding and knowing the process of what we're calling ghostwriters or ghost producers. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people will hear ghostwriter or ghost producer. Oh, somebody else did it. You put your name on it. No, not at all. You get what I'm saying?
Puffy. Yes, it is at all. Puffy.
Huh? No, it's not. Puff still had say so on what was happening.
Now, you want to open up a can of worms about who ain't not doing something.
No.
We stay talking about this shit. We've talked about this since like episode 4.
That's true.
Because it's being pushed to the side that okay, she's getting sued for not writing, producing, or arranging her Diamond album, but she's still a legend. So she's the face of the song. She is talented. Lauryn Hill is nasty. I'm not taking away her talent. I'm not taking away her ability to sing. Her songs are great. Take her songs, put another singer on it. It's not going to do the same.
Huh?
But,
yeah, that's
because those songs are crafted for Lauryn, bro.
Right. But so how is that being legendary?
Because as a woman, and to what, like Aunt said,
stop bringing that shit in here,
bro. Just when you make history, bro, you're
male versus female.
Okay, Jay. If you listen right now, Jay, listen what I'm telling you, Jay. Listen, if you set a record, right? You know, whatever DJ record you set, and you get 5 awards in the top DJ awards in the country for one night. If you get 5 awards in that one night, bro, would you consider yourself a legend?
No.
That's a lie, bro.
You're lying. So now I'm a liar. You always call me a liar because I disagree with you. No, I just created something dope for the moment. But
we gotta check.
Can I do
it? So over time, though, bro, does that make you what you did legendary?
If I'm continuously,
if you're the first to do it, you know what I'm saying? The first black man to win 5 different DJ awards in one night. Bro, 5 years from now, does that make you a legendary status?
Nelly got the key to a city for going diamond off his album. Why? Because nobody from St. Louis was doing it. That makes you legendary. If you're
that
the
makes
first,
him legendary, bro. When you're the first to do something, when you make history, bro.
Big pun.
You enter legendary status, bro.
Why Bow Wow ain't legendary?
Why? Because I don't like Bow Wow. That's why.
I just wanted to cut it out. I just wanted to cut it up. That's all, nigga.
Okay, so for me, what has Bow Wow done in hip hop outside of 106 and Park? Outside of 106 and Park.
Why you got? But if you got to move the goalpost, why it got to be outside of that?
Yeah, I'm moving the goalpost. You right?
Yeah, right. That's all.
so because so what he did on 106 and Park, with everybody else writing for him and everybody producing him for him, like Flaw said, he had to perform it though.
No,
right?
It's not just that. It's just the other stuff that he did too.
Like what?
And that's
that nigga was like 8 years old with an album. Crip walking on stage with Snoop, nigga.
He was 13, but go ahead.
He was a little ass 13. He looked like he was 6.
So he's little.
No,
you
listen,
feel me?
I'm not turning.
He was old as hell on stage.
I'm not turning this into the battle with the sexes because I can bring in Big Pun, like we said. We asked was Big Pun a legend. First Puerto Rican.
I think he is. I think he is, bro.
To me, I think Pun. It depends on who you ask.
Yeah,
that's going to be the answer, though, Jerrell. You keep doing them safe answers.
No, it's
that's
not
some real shit, though.
No. It's not depending on who you ask.
Hold on. If you asking a nigga from St. Louis right now, is Pun a legend?
To me,
you probably know.
Flaw. This is what I'm saying. To me, it's not always depend on who you ask because some people are undeniable. To me, I think I disagree with Jay, but I had to disagree with some of your points because I had to get the truth out either way. Like, I think Lauryn Hill is a legend just because of the impact of those 2 albums. But we still have to say the truth, and I understand why some people would not think that she is, even though I do. So I have to say stuff. That was just me playing devil's advocate. When it comes to Pun, everybody does not think he's a legend, yo.
Right.
I do because I'm from New York. Big Pun was nasty to me.
We from Jersey, right?
Right. In the Tri-State area, everybody loves him. Outside of the Tri-State area, everybody did not love Big Pun.
Yeah, but I guess my way of thinking is different.
Yeah.
But I guess my way of thinking is different because I know the history. Like I said with Lauryn Hill, when it comes to women, it's not about being sexist. It's about what was the Grammys doing the year before she got nominated 8.
That's 10. What I'm. Thank you, Flaw. Thank you, Flaw.
You get what I'm saying? She made the Grammys open up. Now she walked away with 5. I'm saying in 2021, Lauryn Hill album just went diamond. Okay. So we talked about it, and then we forget about a month ago or 2 months ago, it was considered the greatest hip hop album of all time. To this day. In 2021, we're still having the conversation. So for Jay to say, do it again or it's not enough, who has done more with so little time? That's legendary.
That so little time was on her. She quit, bro.
And
okay,
time out.
Big and Pac was taken away from us.
Time out though, but why does that matter though, bro?
Because
why does
that matters, bro.
I can walk away whenever
Why
I
does
want.
that matter?
But then you can't be called a legend. You can't leave when you hot.
Okay, listen.
Bro.
Okay, time out, Jay. Listen, if I'm an NFL quarterback, right?
No, and I know where you're going. No, you're not a legend.
If I throw 8 touchdowns in one fucking game, or if I have a season to where bitch I break damn near 2-3 records, is Bo Jackson a legend?
This came up, and yes, Bo Jackson is a legend.
Why is he a legend? He only
9 years in MLB and playing baseball and 3 years playing football.
All right, but
injury.
But to sports
Bo Jackson,
in sports,
impact, nigga, in sport.
You proving my point right now, bro. You're proving my point right now.
Sanders, man, Barry Sanders. He's not a legend. He walked away hot. I ain't got to do no more. I ain't got to do nothing for you.
Y'all make y'all examples is funny as hell.
Well, okay, but no.
Barry Sanders played like 9 seasons, nigga.
Bo Jackson had a short career based on.
Bo Jackson is a better comparison. Yeah,
okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
at my peak, and
he got hurt. He got hurt and couldn't play no more. So, do we just negate everything he did before?
I guess Jay's point.
Lauryn had a fucking mental breakdown. It's been documented. She had a mental breakdown, bro. She didn't want to record no more. That's
why you smiling, Flaw. No, it don't.
So because that happened,
it don't. It don't.
We just niggas can't stop.
Niggas can't not play games because they mentally injured. Shout
out to my boy CEO Hayes, who lived in St. Louis for 13 years and said, "Yes, Pun is a legend. Doesn't matter."
That's what's up.
Yes, Pun is a legend in hip hop.
I actually love stuff like that because that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why. I don't know. Ant said that E40 not a legend.
I never said he wasn't a legend.
Hold on. Yes, you did. Stop it. You
said he was not a legend. He wasn't my legend.
So what? What does that mean, sir?
I don't know what that means.
and to be honest, that's just because it's just the same thing reversed.
Niggas don't like niggas.
It's mad people around here that's not gonna think that, but people over there.
That's what I'm saying though. So
it depends.
What I'm saying. If you go to LA right now, nigga, E40's a legend. You go on any block in the Bay, bitch, that nigga's a legend. Go down Stuyvesant Avenue and ask niggas is E40 a legend right now.
If you want to talk about local rappers being legends, Tech 9 from Detroit, it's like the biggest artist from Detroit history other than Eminem. But he's not like worldly known. He's not like he even do shows overseas and shit, but he never crossed over, so he's just an underground rapper that sells out every show that he does.
Okay, so it's Papoose a legend.
Migraine.
Papoose is a legend for the alphabet shit. That's it. Oh, and he held down Remy for how many years?
So if legendary. So look,
that's legendary. Yeah.
If a motherfucker come to you right now and y'all having a conversation and y'all talking about Papoose, and he be like, "Yo, man, he's legendary." How would you feel if he said that to you?
You gotta be like, "At what?" like, what you mean?
What? Rapping the ABCs front and back?
Hey, come on! Don't act like it's easy.
Yo,
don't do it. See, don't do it like that. It's your tone.
Yeah, he trying.
It's your tone. Don't do that,
man. Like
it's your tone. Local legends, yes, Mike. Local legends. Local legends.
Lauryn Hill is a legend.
Yeah, I'm not. She's definitely not a local legend. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not putting her in that category.
Great one. Lauryn Hill is your legend. Yes.
Who's a legend to you, besides Big and Jay-Z? Like who's a legend to you? Like what is a legend? Like for example, right? For example, right? There was a whole era before me, right? Like I remember I was watching one of them documentaries on Netflix, and I remember they were saying Kumo D was going to give it to L, right? Like they didn't think L could beat him. But from my experience, I came into the game with LL already winning, and then only hearing Wild Wild West from Kumo D. So I didn't know that Kumo D was actually nice. But who am I to say that
he's not legendary?
Right. Who am I to say that he's not? That's my point when it comes to that. Like I know you don't listen faithfully to the Fugees and Lauryn Hill. So for you to have this opinion, it's like, Jay, those aren't that's not your wave. That's not your thing. You might have heard it when it came on and said, okay, cool song. But if you wasn't involved in like listening to that album front to back and then knowing the history of the Fugees, Lauryn Hill, how that album
Source albums, Source magazines and all that shit. Remember we had them? Yeah.
If you wasn't doing that, I'm sitting here like, bro, I understand if it didn't impact your life, but you still got to look at it and say, with the Grammy wins, with the album sales, with the only woman to go diamond, the only hip hop female to go diamond, only one.
Hey, yo,
that's legendary, bro.
This is the type of shit I'm talking about. Look, these two comments right there.
Tech Nine is a local legend, and then somebody said Tech is a legend. Period.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Who is the awakened soul? Where he from?
That's my man, CEO Hayes, man.
Yeah, he lived in St. That's my man that said he lived in St. Louis. But that's what I'm saying. People around our area probably do think we think Tech Nine is a legend or don't know about him at all. But people in the Midwest, he like one of the hottest niggas ever. But we don't hold him in that regard at all.
Watch how I do this. Max B is a legend, bitch.
It's mad niggas at home that got the same effect as Max and you do, nigga.
And exactly what he just said. It's 1,000 niggas in Harlem that feel the same way.
It's mad niggas in Harlem think the same exact thing.
So because he didn't do enough and because he went to jail, you gonna tell me he not?
No, he's not.
See, that's what I'm saying. It all depends when it comes to the people that's undeniable. That's not undeniable. That's all.
Subjective.
So then
Somebody
why
grew up in Germany and the Germans loved him.
No, I got it.
All these R&B niggas is legends to you, bro. That's all it is.
Who you mean?
I want to say
Eric Bellinger and them niggas is legends to this nigga, man. Like,
yo, EB being a legend. Hold on, though.
Yo, I got to stand on my 1 or 2, Ant.
Hold on, though, Ant.
okay.
I got my 1 or 2.
Guess what? Guess what? You can feel however the fuck you want to feel, bro. I ain't gonna say you wrong for it. You can say he ain't a legend. Guess what? He's legendary to me.
I don't think it's subjective. Yeah, he might be your guy, but as far as see, we're using the word legend. Like you gotta. I think that he would have did a lot of good things given the time. He just didn't have it. So I'm saying he's not a legend due to circumstances.
Right.
He didn't.
And that's the same thing Jay saying. That's the same thing Jay saying.
Hold on, though.
Just put lettuce on it.
It depends on what type of legend
and mustard on it instead of mayonnaise and oil and vinegar.
Right.
Feel me?
I think it depends because some people would say he's a mixtape legend even without blowing up before he got locked up.
Hey, ask Wiz. Ask Wiz this same shit and see what he say.
That's what I'm saying. Like it depends on who you ask.
So I guess
who you ask.
I guess it depends on what you look at as legendary. Like the reason why I say Lauryn, Pun, and the people are legends is because we're the first to do something
when
of our
history, bro. You enter that legendary status. Period, bro.
To me, I believe that.
To me, when you make history,
to me also.
Big Pun is one. Right, yeah. Big Pun is one of a kind. Fat Joe wasn't selling records before Pun. Joe was out first, and they had a whole Terror Squad clique. None of them cracked gold, but Pun did double platinum. Lauryn Hill, the first female to do what she did. It gave women hope. It's a man's sport. Not to make it sexist, but that's a man's game. Hip hop was. What else? Like, for example, is Method Man, Raekwon legends?
Yes, absolutely.
Why? You
Number one, they longevity. Number one, they longevity. Number two, they body of work.
What body of work? Group of the solos. Period. I agree with you. I'm just saying because Lauryn Hill did the Fugees and her solo joint. Method Man and them did 36 Chambers, which is to some a classic and like a cult classic. Like that's
to some a hip hop classic, but to others a cult classic.
Method Man technically drops one album that exceeded expectations and won a Grammy. So it's Meth. Like now, Meth does have other albums, but they came out of their prime.
Mm-hmm.
Is Method Man a legend?
Nah, he's definitely a legend. He's the only. First of all, what's legendary is he's the only feature on motherfucking Ready to Die. So that's legendary right there. You feel me? Just being the only feature on Ready to Die, bro. That's legendary.
That was intentional too.
Exactly.
Well,
legendary, bro.
I agree. The whole Wu as a group is legendary.
Well, you can't say that because if you God says something, then you can say like,
"Well, Master Killer, bitch, like, he's not legendary, bro." Like,
Wu-Tang as a whole is
If Master Killer come on this motherfucker, he's not a legend. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Wu-Tang as a whole.
We gonna be honest on this motherfucker today.
Wu as a whole is legend. Wu as a whole is legend.
Obviously,
the fact
yes, bro.
It is a cult like.
I know one thing though.
Wu fans are cults, bro.
Forget meth for a second. I'm sorry. Forget meth for a second. We are not getting off this podcast saying that Ghostface Killer is not a legend in hip hop, right?
No, Ghostface is a legend.
I'm talking about even without Wu-Tang albums.
But that's what I'm saying.
Just his albums.
Just his albums, period.
Right. Ghostface has more body of work than Meth and Ray's. I'm saying, like,
he's if we gonna go off solo albums, I'm picking Ghostface.
Right. So Raekwon and Method Man, best work came in 95, 94.
And that's plus the Purple Tape makes both of them legends, period.
Okay,
like, I agree.
You have to.
If the Purple Tape can make the chef a legend, then so can the
have to.
Of Lauryn Hill.
You know why? Because it's 2021. People still talk about it.
Still talking about it.
Artwork is being done. Niggas is still is drawing Purple Tape still. Like,
niggas say it was 2 features on Ready to Die. What was the other one? Y'all know Meth was one. What was the other one?
I think Meth was the only one on it. Meth was the feature. That's the only feature.
I'm looking it up.
But it's and especially in the 90s, Jay, it's different. You didn't have to do much. Like the 90s, if you put out good music, man, you would stand.
Because the 90s was a different time. We were still experimenting with music in the 90s, bro. A lot of motherfuckers was still experimenting with sounds and music and melodies and shit. So we was creating. It was a more creative time than what it is right now. So it made you legendary. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Meth was the only feature other than Puff on.
So who said it was 2 features though? Like,
so what that's saying, Method Man had an era like that night from 93 to whenever. Meth was like every
95, 96 type shit. The Dead Eye era. We had a Dead Eye.
Yeah, with the fang, the gold teeth.
Yeah, some people think Redman is a legend.
Money Boy.
He's one. He is one for me. Because I would think Redman has one of the best.
So my bad. So when it comes to the features on Ready to Die, Little Kim vocals was on it. Total vocals was on it.
She wasn't credited as a feature credit.
They just got backup.
Credit is Method.
Yeah. That's it. So who the fuck said they? You know what?
I ain't check. But I would say Redman is a legend because I don't know. It's not that many people that had 3 albums back to back to back. That was that hard to me.
Who? So who?
Redman.
Okay, yeah.
If you take What the album,
Muddy Waters, and then Doc 2000.
No. I'm missing one. Hold on. There's a Dark Side. I'm sorry. What the album? There's a Dark Side and Muddy Waters. Those 3 albums right there was crazy back to back.
But I'll say this though, right? Because it wasn't until he got with Method Man and that tour where Redman finally broke free and became
because it was because of Meth crossover appeal, bro. Meth already won a Grammy with Mary.
But I'll say those 3 albums that Jerrell named makes Redman a local legend. We're talking about 3 old albums,
a local classic, a local legend. Yeah,
Luke didn't have a feature, I don't think.
So Redman is a legend. He's a legend.
But for Redman to come out of Jersey and have 3 solo albums like that has never been done.
Yeah,
it still hasn't been done for somebody in Jersey.
Shout out to Fetty Wap. Shout out to Fetty Wap.
Fetty Wap is the closest one. Yes, Fetty Wap got joints. They don't hit for me.
They don't hit for me either. But
he got joints.
He's from Jersey, bro.
You gotta respect it. You gotta respect it. Matter of fact, he sold way more records than Redman. You gotta respect it.
So
you gotta respect it. That's not my flavor, but I gotta respect that shit.
You have a motherfucker that because Fetty has sold more records, they'll tell you that Fetty better than Red. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell you he's better than him.
Nah, that's different.
You see what I mean?
Different eras, different times. That's different.
So listen, fellas, we're not gonna get Jay to change his mind. I had some ether for him. DJ Iron Mike know I'm right.
Hey man, look, Jay, I tried to help you out. High five, bro. We gave it a good shot. I'm sorry. I tried to give you a good shot, man. Try to be on your side a little bit.
I mean,
I said what I said.
So speaking of legends,
sound like Nene Leaks, bro.
Jay-Z is in the news again, but we're not going to talk about the Hennessy deal yet, right? We're going to State Property is still at it. Osino Sparks, I think his name is. Am I correct? He's still upset. He has a problem. He has a new podcast out, and he wants to air out his grievance on how Jay-Z treated him as State Property. Apparently, Jay-Z has left State Property high and dry, broke, no money. He says that the reason why Jay-Z lost that battle with Nas is because it made him look weak when he sicked us on him. Nas didn't gang up on him, but you ganged up on him. You sent us in there to battle to diss a guy that we did not know, possibly messing up future business with Nas. So now we can't even do business with Nas.
Go ahead.
I'm saying what Ostino Sparks has said. He said because you.
That's why I was gonna let you get your bars off. Go ahead.
This is Ostino Sparks.
Sorry, bro.
Dissing Nas stopped us from signing to boy label, Mass Appeal Records with Dave East. I'm just saying, Mike. You know what I mean?
Ill Will Records. Maybe it was Ill Will before it was that.
Chili Willy Records. What was it?
Ill Will. Ill Will Records.
My bad.
Ain't that what Uchi Wally came off of? Ain't that what QB Finance came off of?
Yeah.
And then wasn't it 41st side also or no?
Nah, that was mob. That was like a mob. That
was the
That
mob.
was a Mob Deep thing.
Yeah, that was the mob.
Different Queens niggas.
Yeah.
It's all the same, but different Queens niggas.
Yeah.
So one thing got thrown out that Jay-Z should shut these guys up. Just give them $1 million a piece and tell them to move.
What?
Shit.
I'm just okay.
You saying that, right?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Because for an example, I'll go deeper. Puff Daddy and the Locks. Everybody loves to let the Locks go campaign. Puffy never really made his money off the Locks because the Locks album went gold. He never really recouped his bread. So he said, I'm not giving you nothing. But Styles, Sheik, and Kiss kept going. So he said, fuck it. Take it. I don't want it.
Right.
He go check. Boom.
Right.
It's the same thing. Don't really talk about it in that
It's
regard.
not the same sandwich because these niggas not signed to him right now.
But if you get tired of your name, like, yo, fam, just here go a check. Now leave me alone. Now the Locks don't diss Puffy at all no more. You don't hear nothing.
Not paying these niggas, bro.
Okay.
He's not paying these niggas, though.
What did y'all do?
Number one, where was this energy back in the day when niggas was hurting and they needed that bread, yo?
I think, obviously, I don't know Jay-Z personally, but from what I've heard about him, he would never do that in his life.
He's not paying these niggas, bro.
He is not paying nobody shit that he
paying
does
these
not
niggas,
have to.
bro.
They gonna have to sue him.
Number one, think about it, bro. If these niggas really felt some kind of way, bro, you felt some kind of way back then. You're not just going to all of a sudden feel some kind of way now after all this time and past. You felt some kind of way when niggas first told you to go get Nas, yo. You felt some kind of way then. So why not ask to get paid for it?
Big homie told us to do it. We thought that
fuck all that shit, man. You felt that you wasn't you was hungry then. Your ribs was touching then. Like you from Philly.
Sometimes it can work because Siegel did it too. Siegel said, I got nothing to do. I'm going to jump out the window and diss Kiss. That's what he said. He said, fuck. He's like, you coming at my man, so I'm going to jump out the window. That worked for him. It just didn't work for State Property against.
The only reason why it worked for Siegel is because Siegel really was nasty and we really believed Siegel when he said what he said type shit. You feel me? Them other niggas couldn't have got that shit off and just came out with solo disses to
like
skits.
if like young, not even Chris, if like Young Neef would have said that shit, we wouldn't have cared.
This conversation is hilarious.
Hey, that's the best freestyle on the radio, though. That's the hottest.
Which one? What's that?
The State Property joint when they went in and started dissing Mob Deep.
All right, yeah. You know why?
Because that was a moment in hip hop.
It was a moment. That's why.
Yeah,
like
that was a huge.
Like it was really a moment in hip hop. But think about it though, bro. That's like me having a problem with you 20 years ago.
Hot 97 takeover.
20 years ago, Flaw. You put the battery in my back to go see niggas, and 20 years later, I'm asking you, yeah, this nigga Flaw need to pay me now. Which I ain't like. How the fuck do I sound?
Here's the thing, though. That was the first episode of Oskino's podcast, right? And this comment said, this is my boy Kenny off. Shout out to Kenny in the chat. He said Oskino is real good friends with Dame. I just saw, like, I didn't see it yet, but Dame is like on episode 3. Like he already got Dame on the show too. So yeah, this might be like a smear Jay-Z type of campaign type thing.
What
I don't know. We got to see. I gotta see that Dame one because it just came out.
He's billions up. It's not gonna stop his money. It's not gonna stop how people look at Jay-Z. He's super influential. Why do we care?
So we know what's coming, right? An album. This is why Jay-Z don't pay people, because he needs something to write about.
Only thing though, you talking about for Jay-Z or Oskino?
Jay-Z, he needs something to write about. Like, why shut them up? I'm going to write my songs.
I get it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Did he even acknowledge these niggas in this new joint? So that's what, like, come on, man. Like,
he's not. I don't think he's going to. If it is, it's going to be like, you know, You know how Jay do.
Yeah, I know how Jay do. Like it
could be some little ass pop shot that nobody gonna see until like
sense, bro. Because I know, bro, I'm a real man, yo. So if I know right now if a nigga dissing me, if a nigga trying to play me right now versus 20 years later, if a nigga try to play, it ain't gonna take me 15, 20 years to understand. Oh, this nigga really put the battery in my back. I know the battery went in my back the day niggas put it in there. So why are you asking for money now and airing out grievances now? All this time.
Are you really going to tell Hov that you're not going to go to the radio station?
I don't give a fuck about Jay-Z, man.
But you're signed to Rockefeller. I'm saying
at the time you would.
Okay. You would. That's what I'm saying.
If I'm in Oskino in them shoes, and I'm a hungry.
You like you 22.
If I'm a hungry nigga from Philly,
fresh out of jail.
Okay.
Right now we know better.
I might be looking at things differently, but as a man, me personally, I'm talking from me. If I know shit ain't right when shit is not right, I'm gonna address shit ain't right now. That's me.
Oh, I remember what Oskino said.
That's me, bro. These niggas went on Hot 97 after niggas told them they put the battery in this thing back, and they still went on Hot 97 and did what they did. Them niggas knew they wasn't getting paid for that then. So why do it?
But it's promotion though, right?
In the first episode of that clip, right? He even said, like, this is the longest he's ever been out of jail. He said he got out of jail. When they signed him, the lawyers said that they should negotiate, never take the first offer. He ain't negotiating. He said, I'm not negotiating shit. Because if I come back, if I don't get this 250, you can fuck around and get shot.
Yeah.
You fuck around and get popped.
Yeah, some hood
He's like, nah, it's no negotiating. Niggas, remember when Flaw said he saw all the bleeps and bloops in the studio?
Yeah.
He would have signed anything that day.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Jay-Z got these niggas off the street, man.
The straight streets, bro.
Like they came from nothing.
And bro, listen, they
would have did whatever he asked them to do.
Bro, I still live in the hood, bro. And I'm still around hood niggas, like real hood dudes, bro. So, I still see how hood shit go down. Like, how a motherfucker could be loyal to a motherfucker and bring a nigga back his bread, and then nigga get the bread, and then when nigga whip off, like, man, fuck that nigga, man. I'll kill that nigga. Like, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jay's from Brooklyn. No disrespect, Jerrell.
Mm-hmm.
Jay's from Brooklyn. Why are you expecting anything different from this nigga, motherfucker? Yo, to be honest with you, now I'm not trying to be funny or nothing though. I'm just telling you what it is. In my experience with Brooklyn dudes, and I lived in New York for 3 years, bro. Every experience I had from Brooklyn dudes was on some shiesty type shit. Like nigga tried to get me over this crib to smoke with him type shit to get me robbed. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas act like they a female on the phone with you to get you robbed. Like, this is my experience with Brooklyn niggas.
It's a war going on outside. So no man is safe from, nigga.
So why do you feel like it's gonna be different because this nigga got billions?
I think we all sometimes it's a slippery slope when you got a podcast. But at the end of the day, I think sometimes we all look back in hindsight and wish we would have done something different. It's just something you can't speak on because you're not going to get paid.
Right.
Those were historic times in hip hop, and it is what it is. If you guys like, music is always. We talked about this. I'm happy I'm potting. A lot of people, most of the people that were signed in hip hop they didn't get paid. They made $250 and that was really it. They never really made more money after that. Like, all of those guys is hungry, man. All of those guys is starving. You can talk about anybody. Everybody
who was a part of the crew,
anybody that was
the head of the crew, got kind of shafted type shit. Like, everybody, bro.
NWA, Wu-Tang, Biggie they said Puffy owe Biggie money. Puffy owe everybody money. Jay-Z didn't pay nobody but Bleak.
Look at Baby.
Nobody.
Look at Baby. Look at Luda when he had DTP. Look at motherfucking T.I. when he had Grand Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these moguls, bro. Everybody gets raped.
Yeah, I'm good.
Niggas did skip on this. You cannot escape the rape, bro.
Is it escaping the rape, or is it just not being as talented as motherfuckers thought you was?
Banks is a way better rapper and talented artist than 50, bro.
Right.
I think it depends. It's a little bit of both.
But we like street Banks.
Huh?
You get what I'm saying? We like street Banks.
I'm So Fly was a dope song, bro, and that was popular.
But right now,
Fire was popular. So my thing is, like, you can't really say that. Like, Banks crossed over,
and Jay,
but he didn't.
But he did.
But he didn't.
If you go double platinum, if you get hip hop artist, bro, you crossed over, bro. Period.
But he didn't.
Okay.
But I'm not saying Banks though. Like 50 said in an interview, I gave these niggas my crowd and they ain't do nothing with it.
Oh, so you trying to say he's another person that quit? That's
No, not another person that quit,
work ethic.
But when you not even work ethic, it's like we talk about this all the time. Like you could rap, you could freestyle, you can do that, but can you make a song? Can you make a chart topping song? Can you make a song that's going to do numbers?
Hey Jay,
these niggas were investments.
Listen to me, bro.
These niggas was investments, bro.
Hey Jay,
and it was bad investments.
That's a fact, Jay.
Not only is it because he was Puerto Rican, but you just remind me of pun still. Bar your head off and then get in there and make a hit. It's unique. It's special. That's why he's a legend. But just everything you just described is what Big Pun did. When you hear, and we talked about it last week with Chino XL. You didn't know he couldn't make a song until it was album time. But on the mixtape, everybody got bars. Everybody can't make a song though.
It's like Fab. Fab make dope mixtapes.
Hold up, time out.
His albums is not up to par with his mixtape.
Just because his albums don't sell don't mean he can't make a song, bro.
No. But his albums his albums and his mixtapes don't match up.
That's like Kiss. That's just like Jadakiss.
So look,
his albums in the mixtape don't match.
But I'm saying though, their star power, their brand is what sells. Their brand is what puts them on top. Fab was the fly, slick talking, bar you to death, but he was a fly dude. Flaw said this shit all the time. He doesn't relate to niggas that talks about jewelry or that's fly or talk that slick shit. Not to throw you under the bus, Flaw.
I said that about Fab.
No, not about Fab. You just said that about rappers, period. When niggas start talking about stuff you can't relate to, you're not into it. These niggas were just bad investments, bro.
Fab always went to the girls.
I think I don't think they was bad investments, bro.
Fab has the longevity going. What I'm saying is, you can't. In this game, is not just the game moves. So it's not about just mixtapes. It's not about, you get what I'm saying? It's not about bars. You have to be able to pick a beat or a fire hook or whatever the case may be is. They couldn't do it.
Listen, man, on some real shit,
do it.
At the time when Dipset was on fire in these streets, bro, at one point, bitch, State Prop was on par with them, bro.
Yeah.
I'll say this, Jay. They
were on par, but they couldn't keep up.
That was the matter of fact. That was like they was going up against each other. Exactly. It was State Property versus Dipset all the time.
So what I'm saying is
State Property, Chris Neef and Freeway and Siegel.
I'll say that. Well, first off,
then Chris and Neef and them fell off, so it was just Freeway and Siegel.
Well, I'll say this though.
When you think about Dipset, bitch, who you think about? Bitch, you was
at that time Jim Jones and Cam.
No. At the time when Dipset was hot, when they first got on scene, bitch, it was Jewels and Cam. We didn't hear about Jim Jones until Max came in the picture. But free Max B, bitch. Free the wave.
I don't even know why you
like. Let's not do that. Like, come on.
I'm about to say I don't know why you did that.
Let's get it back, man. Let's come on, man.
But this is what we're gonna do though. Again, like I said, the brand. Dipset, they say what you want. J.R. Ryder and Jerrell was holding down mixtapes at the time.
Shice Bub was, and Purple City Bird Gang and all that. Yeah, you're right. True.
The brand was, the brand was able to be sold to the people. People bought into the brand. People bought into the Dipset brand, and then everybody was blood.
Well, I mean, if you're asking who's bigger, Dipset versus State Property, yeah, I would say.
Of course, Dipset bigger.
Dipset
because of the gang affiliation.
What I'm saying, it's just unfortunately some
if that's the question.
Niggas is bad investments. It is. Big Noid and all of them bad investments.
I don't think State Property was a bad investment. They had hits after hit, but the Rockefeller, they kept placing them in the wrong spot. Like they kept making hit after hit, and Rockefeller kept dropping the ball.
So name Ospino on Emilio Spark hit.
But listen, we can talk about.
I can give you a verse, but I can give you a hit.
But listen, I'm saying
never had a hit, bro.
But Jay, I'm saying this: when we talk about groups, like say Wu-Tang, only 4 out of the 5 got to be dope. We're not going to say that makes the whole group dope. I'm saying Freeway, Beans, Chris and Neef had hits.
Yeah, those three hits projects are like. they sold state property.
Yeah.
It wasn't whack.
Rockefeller.
because of them
I'm not
three.
saying they were. I'm not saying they were whack.
You said they were
saying
bad
they were
investments.
whack.
They weren't.
But
They
were bad investments.
How, bro?
Young
With those
Guns
three,
was a bad
I don't see how
investment.
they was bad investment with those three acts made money.
Three?
Freeway first album wasn't a bad investment. It wasn't.
That was good.
I'm talking.
It should have went
overall.
platinum and it didn't. I'm bad.
I'm talking overall. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying overall bad investments. You didn't do what I wanted you to do when that's what I mean by bad investment. You get what I'm saying?
Better record could any of them have made? What we do is Freeway's first album is considered.
I'm not talking about Free.
Okay,
but you can say that. But you can say that about all music, though, bro. You can say that, bro. When you the shit
Young
you
Chris and Siegel
So-
held state property down.
So you're only basically talking about Oskino and Sparks then.
yeah, that's pretty much.
Well,
yeah,
that's how
Keno and Sparks.
the conversation started.
No, I'm saying, but you're saying.
Neef Buck in there too.
Say that again.
I'm gonna throw Neef Buck in there too.
I'm just saying, like, when you say state property were bad investments, you just mean them, though. Not state property as a whole.
Not state property.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's all we say.
Okay, that makes sense.
But that's what the topic started out as.
I'm about to say state property had like a clothing line, nigga.
Yeah, they did. And I had some jeans. I had some jeans.
Classic
And a
movie.
movie.
And a movie. Yeah.
Probably was
Flaw.
One classic movie.
I said one. They probably
Yeah,
was
just one. Yeah, just
I'm
one.
about to say one.
Yeah, just one.
Hood
Yeah,
classic,
just
yes.
one.
Hood classic.
one.
Hood
Just
classic.
one. Yeah.
Hood classic.
Probably one was cool, fam.
Words
Hood
like.
classic. It was
Words
a hood
like.
classic.
But
It
you
was
just
not a
one.
classic. Stop
Flaw,
it.
you also
Just
subscribe to
one.
the bad movie channel. What was the shit that you said? The low budget movie
Yo,
channel.
what was the channel? Yo, I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
What was the channel you said it was that time? I forgot.
Pluto was on Pluto or some
Something
shit.
like that. BLK, the Black Network.
It was some shit I ain't never heard.
Nah,
I was like, yo, I gotta check that out.
Nah, but what network is it on?
No,
No,
that's the
it's-
network.
you don't
It's his
know,
own
man.
network.
It's his own network.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was on like what was it? Not Sling, but what's the shit? Peacock or some shit.
I
Like
watch
that?
no. It's just an app. You can download the app on your
Yeah,
phone.
you can download the app.
Download it on Apple
Yeah.
TV. App.
Yeah, I love technology
Which-
right now, bitch.
Which
I love
Flaw,
technology.
I support that, bro. I definitely do support that because you're supporting lower budget movies.
I like stuff like that, man. It's
Yes,
like
we know.
because it's something okay. But if we was to do a movie, we would basically be making films like that. So
Right.
if I ain't got Tyler Perry studio, I'm not gonna sit up here and criticize them for using what they got. If they
Right.
recorded the whole movie off their iPhone, salute, yo, cool.
I'ma
But
tell
then when
y'all
you
right
see
now.
Tyler Perry using Snapchat fucking filters in his movie,
I'm gonna tell y'all three
Bitch
names
be
right
like,
now.
damn,
If I
like-
make a movie, I'm a legend.
exactly.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
Exactly. Listen, I'm a
I
legend
might
right now,
have
whether
legend
y'all
up here,
motherfuckers know
like
it or
on
not.
the wall somewhere.
I'm legendary whether y'all know it or not.
Right.
I'm just gonna put that out there right now.
Nigga,
Bitch,
I
am a
shoveled 2
legend.
cars out last week.
Like, bitch,
That's
I'm not
legendary,
even
nigga.
I'm not even gonna
I ain't
talk
feel like
about
doing that.
the amount of coke that was sold, but you know, I'm a legend.
Wait a minute, hold on. What you saying?
Nothing.
Don't repeat
Nothing.
that. I'm sorry. Never mind. What?
Nothing.
My
I am a
bad.
legend, bitch, out here in these
So
streets.
to keep going on Jay-Z, depending on how much y'all got for this, man. Moet Hennessy buys 50% stake in his champagne brand.
Man,
This
that's
is just a rich
super
nigga get
raw.
richer. Know what I mean? Black excellence.
Listen, man.
What is there to say?
Listen. In 2019, this nigga sold 500,000 bottles of a champagne that cost $300 a bottle. You do the fucking math.
Yeah.
You
I
feel what
agree
I'm
with-
saying?
When I saw this, I'm like, okay, it's nothing.
Okay.
What the fuck can you say
Yo,
besides good
you know
looking?
how crazy it is that we could just that some shit like that though. Half
Yeah,
$1 billion deal.
I thought I was the one who was bugging.
Easy.
And then Beyonce, then the mother of your wife writes
moms.
a letter that says,
Yeah.
mother of your wife writes a letter saying you a bad man. Listen,
But guess what though? Let's not talk about all the deals he
That's
made
funny as
prior to her making this statement. This nigga had a title deal. This nigga owned 100% of his champagne deal before all of that shit. Now
Moet
all of a
different
sudden
though.
she coming out to be like, because he made this deal,
But
now
when you
it's
when you marry Beyonce, you know mom is looking.
Yeah, mom
don't-
keeps looking.
She's
this is what I'm
judging.
saying though. Why
We
didn't
go-
she say something? Why didn't she say this nigga was a legend when
No, what?
when he first bought
No,
the
no,
company?
I ain't.
Because
Because that deal-
her daughter with that man.
Because that deal probably took him over Beyonce. That might have been it. You don't know since they family like, yeah, you's a bad man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a man.
This made you a bad man.
We don't know their financials for real. If that deal took him over Beyonce, like in the household, like he actually bringing in more money than her, that's a big deal because she's a monster.
I feel like he came in like that. Like
no, he did not.
Okay,
hold on. Let me rephrase that.
Let's have this conversation.
He came in like that, but he did not sustain that shit throughout her career. No,
I'm not saying he stayed like that throughout the whole marriage. I'm just saying he came in that way.
Oh yeah,
he came in the breadwinner. You gotta remember,
I would say that
they've been together since 2002, whether we want to document that or know it or not.
But hold on though, when you say breadwinner, do not forget Destiny's Child shit. Like I know she didn't start popping off to. So what you think was worth more when they got together?
What you think was worth more when they got together, Rockefeller or Destiny's Child's catalog?
Destiny's Child catalog
was worth more than Rockefeller.
Yeah, Bills is more than anything Jay-Z has ever did in his life.
Jay-Z's the pastor, but Beyonce catalog.
Bills is worth more than anything Jay did ever.
That's like the biggest.
Hold on. I just want to be clear. I'm not disputing it. I just want to be clear.
Yeah,
you saying Bills.
What would you think Jay-Z's biggest single was?
Bugaboo, bitch. I don't fucking know.
No, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, nigga.
Jay-Z biggest single was Give It To Me.
No.
Probably Give It To Me.
No.
Empire State of Mind. Empire State of Mind.
Empire State of Mind, maybe.
That's like 5 million.
Or maybe the Annie shit.
He was already Raw Night Life or Empire State of Mind. I think
he was Destiny's Child got everything he ever did beat.
He was already with Beyonce when State of Mind came out, so it has to be something from Volume 2, which was
Destiny's Child was fucking crazy. Not that she got all that money. I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm just saying.
But who's really making the moves though? Like I'm not taking nothing away from Beyonce because we know Beyonce make moves. Bitch, I just watched her on Disney Plus last night with The Blackest King with my kids.
Ivy Park stuff, she make moves too.
I just watched that last night with my kids. But what I'm saying is this nigga Jay just sold half a fucking Ace of Spade to Moet. I don't want to go get the Mo I got, bitch. I got like 4 bottles of Mo.
I'm just saying she was so rich. She's so rich now with the music that she generates and the money that she generates. He's still probably not. She still probably don't got more money than her.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Bro, just think of what the revenue that Ace of Spade get versus what she's doing outside of music.
Yeah, but see, you probably can't name what she's doing. We don't know what she's doing.
Yeah,
yes, we do know what the fuck she. Yes, we do know what she's doing. Hold up. We don't know what she's doing, bro.
She just put out a clothing deal with Adidas, Ivory Park.
All right.
You don't think that deal is just as big?
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not diminishing anything Beyonce did, but bitch, I've been drinking Mo since I was 14 years old.
And plus, she just had a deal with Netflix and HBO and shit. Like, she just starred in The Lion King. So her shit is on Disney Plus.
I'm not about to even go back because I'm poor, bitch. I'm not about to even do this right now, bitch.
Yeah, we talk about two rich.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not.
Argue about two rich niggas' finances.
I'm not about to do this.
You right?
What I'm gonna say is this. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
What Jay did in his 50-50 venture with Moet is unprecedented because Moet is one of them brands I came up on as a super young dude, and it was told, bitch, Moet is like, you know what I'm saying? You made it. Like if you can buy Mo, bitch, if you pop it Mo, I can
argue that,
you know what I'm saying?
That last Lemonade tour cleared all that Moet money you talking about.
but that's just the tour. They ain't count her cut. That's just the tour and what the revenue brought in from the tour.
Hey, and
Jay-Z, what her cut is from the tour.
And Jay-Z's really not going to. But Jay-Z,
he's not getting all that money either.
Jay-Z owned 100% of the champagne line. Aces, he owned 100% of that, and he just sold half of it to Moet.
The taxes. He has to pay taxes and his business partners. Like Jay-Z's the face of a lot of stuff, and he's not.
Bro, but this champagne line he owns 100% of. This is not one of them things he's just the face of. This is not the Nets. Bitch, he owns this.
Just not.
You feel what I'm saying? He owns this Ace of Spades 100%. He owns it.
I get it, but he's still not going to pocket the whole thing. Pay your taxes, Hov.
You gonna pay tax? Oh, here you go.
Yes.
No, it's crazy. Now they own it.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much because what he's gonna pay on taxes
Yeah,
They own
they own it. Now I'm saying we just argue back and forth.
So
they don't argue about money at all. They both
I'm not
rich
about to sit here. That's what I'm saying. I'm not about to sit here on this podcast.
We just talking shit.
So if niggas in Paris 6 times platinum in the U.S.
I meant like before he met Beyonce, bro.
Before he met Beyonce.
Yeah,
he didn't meet B till like 01, bro.
All right. Nah, I thought y'all was just saying period.
He didn't.
I'm telling him who Jay-Z dated Beyonce.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
You keep bringing.
How old was she in 2001, nigga? Don't do the math.
Care and no, bitch. I don't. I'm just telling y'all what it is.
I just need to do the math. I'm not saying she wasn't over 18. I just need to do the math. That's all.
Let's say 02. When me and my girlfriend came out on volume 2, the Blueprint. How old was Beyonce?
I think they was together before that. Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Hey, moving on.
Yeah.
Speaking of together and not together, man, Dr. Dre is back with raps, with verses.
He got bars for niggas.
We talked about this. What would Dre do when he got out the hospital? He's right on cue. What we was talking about. He's got a fresh verse. This and his soon-to-be ex-wife. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Too Short, and 40 have an album coming out with Dr. Dre being the only feature. So whoever's writing Dr. Dre's verses is in overdrive right now.
Hove, bro. You know it's Hove.
For one record, fam.
No, he didn't.
I believe M helped with more. I believe M helps with more, or whoever.
Hove wrote more than one record for
maybe, but who would be his main ghostwriter? Who would be his main ghostwriter?
Jay-Z. I would say Jay-Z. I would say Jay-Z over Eminem because he black.
Yeah, but Eminem.
I'm saying,
that's just me.
I would say Dre has so many ghostwriters. I don't think it is one writer. Yeah. Nothing he writes is his words. So.
Nothing he writes is his words.
Yeah, so it could be anybody. I think whoever has a lot to do with who produces that song.
Flaw, it could be you, Flaw. Bitch, you can write some fire for fucking. Like, he don't.
Because I can see like some of the newest stuff. Go ahead, Flaw.
I still believe in being a ghostwriter. Today, ghostwriters will tell you they're the ghostwriter. I hate that. If I vote for
you're supposed to be ghost. You're not supposed to be telling niggas.
Niggas want their credit. Listen, man, we in America.
You shouldn't be a ghostwriter then.
We're in America, bro. No. This country is built off bread. So at the end of the day, bitch, if another motherfucker capitalizing off of what I did, I want my parts.
Oh, but I got
again, so I'm gonna take him off. Hold on.
I got paid for what I asked for, though. I'm a ghostwriter. Here's my fee.
Listen, if that's not in the contract, if that's not in the contract, if that's not what the negotiation was,
it would have to be in the contract. It should not be a surprise to be a fucking ghostwriter.
Bro,
you either are or you're not.
You know what I'm saying? I need mine, bro. And I'm telling niggas, if I wrote for Jay-Z, if I wrote for Dr. Dre, bro, I'm telling the world, bro.
But it depends on your contract, though. And if you sign that you're not supposed to, you're a ghostwriter. You can't say that shit.
You might have a non-disclosure contract.
Yeah, that's a ghostwriter.
But the crazy part about it is, like, you get credit for it. Like, that's what I'm not. That's what I'm.
It's in the liner notes, yes.
Yeah, you get credit.
Yeah, and the shit is on Tidal, is on Spotify. Like, it's no secret. But it's no secret that a person may have wrote the hook or.
Hey Jay, it just be motherfuckers wanting to be famous, bro. It just be motherfuckers wanting to be famous and motherfuckers
but that's
wanting
their
the credit.
job, though, bro. Like, people are singer-songwriters for a reason.
The type of personality I have, I will be the best ghostwriter in the world. You wouldn't know what the fuck I wrote. I'll be at home rich.
Remember the Jonte Austin and Neo battle on. He proved this nigga wrote "Sweet Lady" at 16 years old when he was a senior in high school, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to sue motherfucking Tyrese at that point.
And not Pharrell.
He ate.
Pharrell wrote Rump Shaker.
That's exactly. So that's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers wasn't trying to be famous.
Stories are coming.
But isn't R&B different though?
It kind of is.
Yeah, R&B is different.
It's kind of is. Yeah.
But Rump Shaker was a rap song, wasn't it? Like,
Rump Shaker was a rap song.
Right.
It's Teddy Riley. Like
he wrote Teddy verse. He didn't write all the niggas verses. He wrote Teddy verse.
But still,
don't nobody care who wrote Teddy Riley.
Listen. Hold up. Real quick.
No, that's why I said. That's why I said it.
Look, on that Rump Shaker verse, who verse you remember? You feel me? Who verse do you remember?
Don't nobody remember that shit.
It's Teddy. Ready with the 1-2 checkup. Rex in it, fixing it. See, you remember Teddy verse.
So I was I watched I had to ask y'all a question because I watched this weed documentary on Netflix, and they were talking about weed and hip hop. Fab Five Freddy, he hosted it, and they brought up how everybody was mentioning Branson from Harlem.
Oh yeah. Branson,
yeah.
I went to Branson one.
Go ahead.
City famous weed dealer. Yes.
Shout out to Branson, bitch. I went to Branson once.
Yo, hold on. Branson is a local legend.
Branson is a legend.
Let's just say that.
Listen, Branson is a legend.
Yeah,
he was on there talking about it.
Okay,
is that not snitching? Like,
oh, now it don't matter. Like being the weed man is actually almost cool now. It's not like before you had to hide the shit.
It was cool then though.
Yeah.
But they wasn't hiding it.
But it was cool then though, because you know how many times Nori said Branson in his rhymes?
Yeah, mad niggas before that. Yeah, mad niggas said his name.
So niggas is really dry snitching, kind of. I hear what you're saying, Jay. Niggas is really telling them
I think at that point he was so big that it wasn't really snitching.
Niggas wasn't going.
He was already a legend at that point.
Niggas wasn't going to lock Nori up for going to Branson at that point when he said, "Yo, I went to Branson last night."
And then sometimes
my name.
And then we look at the documentaries. And then we look at all the documentaries. The hip hop police was out there. Like they wasn't breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Branson ain't getting locked up by the cops anyway.
Nah.
Exactly. That's my thing.
He's a legend, Nick. I'm not playing.
That's my thing. Because niggas in New York move different than anything I've ever experienced. You know
including cops.
Cops was cops.
That's what I'm saying.
Including
I'm not saying no more.
So Jay, speaking of marijuana, explain to me again and the people about the new New Jersey marijuana law.
Okay, time out. No, I'm going to explain to you. Fuck him. I'm going to explain to you, bitch.
Okay.
Listen.
Tell me.
The governor of our state, the great state of New Jersey, secretly signed the new bill and new law, decriminalizing marijuana in the state of New Jersey. What that means for New Jersey is they're trying to set up, how they're going to, sell the weed and get money off of it type shit.
Mm-hmm.
People who have experienced, excessive jail time in regards to marijuana convictions can come home now, or can have their cases reviewed to come home type shit. And it's just been a glorious time. Like when I seen that, bitch, I called my job. I was at work when I saw that because one of y'all put it in the group, and I asked my team lead, can I leave home early because I had a family emergency.
You went home and celebrated.
That nigga was home already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was home. You know what I'm saying? But I
can I leave?
Nigga found out weed was legal, clocked out at home, and smoked.
I said, yo, can, I need to leave early today. I have a family emergency, and they obliged.
That shit is hilarious.
They didn't oblige, but.
All right,
wait. Like it's a celebration, niggas.
It wasn't secretly. He signed it,
but he didn't. It wasn't how any other bill gets signed, type shit.
Actually, it was done right before.
That.
No. It was done right before the deadline. It was 20 minutes. It was done.
I saw it, bro.
Yeah, before the deadline. So it wasn't decriminalizing. It's already been decriminalized. It's legalized. Yes, it's been decriminalized. Nigga, Oregon.
No, it has no,
bro.
That's a lie.
Decriminalized.
Listen, time out. Time the fuck out. Time out. Because listen, what y'all fail to understand is I still live in the hood. So I'm still around hood dudes that do hood things. So it has not been decriminalized, bro. When you say it has, it was not decriminalized.
Well, you know what it is? I think it was, and just the cops just harassed the niggas that they knew sold weed.
Not even selling weed. Listen, bro.
I know they wasn't, but I'm saying the cops are just gonna harass them anyway.
I've been around. Listen, I live in the hood, where I live in Trenton, New Jersey, and I'm in the hood, and I live in the hood, and I'm still around hood people. So I've been around people and I've been in situations where I've got hemmed up. I don't want to tell you all this because I'm a Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've been hemmed up
in
the last 90 days by police. Niggas looking for guns, looking for drugs and shit like that. And niggas got locked up for weed. like literally locked up for the weed.
Oh yeah, I think it depends on how much you have on you.
But wrongfully,
bruh,
it's been decriminalized since last year, bro.
You're right. So it is.
It
wrongfully,
depends on who. And
but
who
niggas is still getting locked up. Niggas is still getting locked up, bro. Like I mean, like I don't want you to put this false narrative out like niggas not still getting locked up for weed, or now that they passed this shit, niggas not getting locked up. Niggas is still getting locked up, bro.
Overall,
trust me, I live in the hood, bro.
Overall, it was decriminalized. I'm gonna say that he signed it to make it officially legalized. So that means
on a state level, bro. But that don't mean nothing. Right. But the feds can still come and raid in the dispensary moving forward after this.
That's anywhere though.
Even they still raiding in California. The feds is still raiding motherfuckers in California and Colorado.
That's everywhere. And
you know what I'm saying?
But it's on the docket for federal legalization as well. So it's acid, so it's shrooms. But
I just seen some legislation that said, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna take weed from a Schedule 1 drug, because now people don't know weed is still categorized on the federal level
like crack,
like heroin. Right. They got it as a Schedule 1 drug, bro. Right. The same as heroin, the same as cocaine. Right. Matter of fact, cocaine is a step under weed, bro.
Because cocaine is okay.
Just
Jay, we don't care about your habits, Jay.
Cocaine.
It's like the fifth time he said that. It's crazy. Cocaine is not okay.
So what they're actually trying to do is they're trying to legalize shrooms. Well, they already started shrooms and LSD or acid.
You talk about federal?
Because they're using it. They're going to try to use it. No. They're going to try to use it for Oregon decriminalized everything.
Everything is legal.
You can smoke meth in Oregon and chill.
Everything is legal in Oregon.
But
yes,
with the psychedelics, they're trying to use it to offset the pills. So instead of perks and all that other shit, they want to prescribe you like acid and shrooms and shit like that. But in New Jersey, with it being legalized, people with nonviolent offenses for just marijuana charges, they can be put up should be released, I believe. They're looking to open up a marketplace, a shopping marketplace for legalizing the legal purchase, recreational use of marijuana for anybody 21 years and older. So basically, it's going to be treated like alcohol.
We'll see.
What, you stop recording?
Flaw, you good?
It didn't record?
I don't think he hears us.
Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, bitch, we said it. We heard, bruh.
Yeah, you. I think he choppy, and I think.
And y'all are frozen right now. This is trash.
Yeah, you kind of choppy, but you like going in and out.
Me and the voice of reason look great. Even a great one, but he walked away. But for Jerrell, you hear it all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm Flaw. I'm sorry. Big Flaw 700. You hear me?
Nah, this nigga
that nigga want to beat me so bad.
He mad as hell.
Mad as hell.
Yo, Ant, you good? Yo, look at Ant face. Shit falling apart. You good?
Yeah. No, I'm good.
All right.
I had number one, I had to use the restroom, and number two, let me see, I was talking to my fiance. You know what I'm saying?
I could tell your face look a little. You know what I'm saying?
How is the wedding planning and all that going on?
Listen, it sucks.
I didn't even want to bring it up, nigga.
It fucking sucks.
I didn't want to bring it up.
To be honest with you, because
I'll take it back.
No. It's a process, bro. Because it's a process that I wasn't aware of. You know what I'm saying?
What's the process that's killing you right now?
Just making sure my lady's happy and she get what she want.
Oh yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the priority.
Yeah,
more than anything.
That's definitely
over
the priority, especially when she's standing right there. That's definitely priority. I know how it go, baby. It's all good though.
So no, but outside of that, I'm fucking around with y'all. But no,
yeah, of course.
The wedding process is hard, bro. Because
is it due to COVID, like restrictions?
No, it's due to COVID. It's due to motherfuckers who trying to capitalize off COVID. Because before COVID, I was seeing photographer prices, $1,250, 13, 1400 for 8 hours type shit. Now these motherfuckers want like $3,000 type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas hungry.
So everything has went up.
Bitch, did you say 8 hours? God.
Yes, for 8 hours, bro. I've been doing my due diligence, bro. So everything is going up. So it's just trying to get quality.
Niggas are taxing. They're taxing.
Everybody taxing, bro.
Because
I understand it. Because guess what? I will be taxing too.
When you being taxed, you don't like it.
When you being taxed, you just like, look, man, like, bitch, I'm black like you. Because a lot of my vendors are black. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
What? You doing that on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm doing it on purpose. A lot of my vendors are black. And when you deal with black people,
you gotta deal with black problems.
You gotta deal with the whole black shit that come with it. Like, look, man, like, I know I told you 2,400, but my baby mom wants some bullshit now.
Nope.
I've heard that.
You give me the price, I'll send a contract.
I've heard
contract. It says
so. Right now, I have 2 contracts for DJ. I have a contract for a florist, and I have a contract for a photographer. But the photographer want like $3,000, and then the videographer want like $3,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I combine this into one? Can I combine y'all services into one and pay like $1,700, $1,800?
They're not a team.
You know what I'm saying? They want $3,000 for pictures and video separately. So I'm it's
sorry
a process.
To say this, and I understand that, but that sounds about right. Oh,
it does sound about right, but what I'm saying is, I know I'm getting taxed, bro. I know I'm getting taxed.
Flaw
because I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
Nah, that drop was perfect.
Flaw, you good?
I don't know, fam. My son.
Shout out to my man Kenny. He on a
Baby, what's up with the boys?
A car detailing company called E-Rock Detailing.
E-Rock.
Nice.
Is he in Jersey,
bro? Yes.
My son.
All right, well, listen. About time somebody put a plug up here. I ain't gonna do it.
Listen, right?
I came over.
I don't like cleaning my car.
Hold up, Flaw, you good? Your son came over what?
My son came over to hook up his PlayStation and took out the cord.
That's why
he took it. Oh shit!
Did you beat him?
Shit. That's a 20.
Listen,
man, I'm hot though.
Listen, y'all.
Old nigga strength.
I'm gonna put my song in the group, but I have to go. I have children. I'm not even gonna lie. I have children.
We've been on for almost 2 hours.
I'm going to put my song in the group. I have children and I have a fiance, and I have to go.
You're the one that said. You're the one that said we can go as long.
He said as long as you wanted some bullshit like that, right?
That was at 9.
Remember that shit?
10:30 a.m. Bitch, shit changed.
Remember that? Wife came downstairs and shut it down.
Listen,
say she didn't. Say she didn't.
She fucking didn't, bitch. I shut it down. What's wrong with y'all? Yeah.
Seems like I know you're gonna get the pushback, right?
I shut it down.
My bad, sir. My bad.
So I'm about to send y'all my song in the group.
My bad.
And I'm out.
All right, AJ.
I see y'all Sunday.
I guess we about to get up the YouTube live. I don't know what y'all talking about. Minutes.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. This was our most commented episode since we started doing this shit, man. All because we were arguing over Lauryn Hill.
I guess we see what gets the people going. So who gonna be a legend?
We gotta argue about if such and such is a legend tomorrow. Next week we going with who we going with, like Quincy Jones?
Oh shit. We
gotta pick somebody that's obviously a legend, so Jay can be like, nah, he ain't.
I don't think he a legend. Yeah. Hey, obviously, honestly, we found what works. Get the people involved. Talk about some shit. They know, man. At the end of the day, the chat was on fire.
Chat was on fire. Shout out to everybody, man. We'll hit y'all up on Sunday.
So hold on.